Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back once again to the CD Racoola Show. Today we will be reviewing the 2022 Netflix TV series, Resident Evil. I pretty recently did a review of the Resident Evil Village video game that I very much enjoyed. So when I saw this on my Netflix machine, I was very excited and to wholeheartedly throw myself once again into the world of zombies, monsters, mystery, and of course the ever so evil Umbrella Corporation. I'm going to be dead honest with you guys out there in YouTube land. Straight up, not gonna lie, I hated it. I did. The first part of the episode gave me some hope with some nice zombie action, followed by a man-eating caterpillar bursting out of the ground. I was like, okay, I can deal with this. But it didn't get any better than that. In fact, it got much worse. Much, much worse. I wish Hollywood guys would understand this simple fact. If you're doing a horror film or TV series like this, please, please, with a cherry on top. And by a cherry, I mean a shrunken head. Make the monsters more a part of the story. I mean, simply the lack of zombies in general was despicable. I'm not saying that there hasn't been some Resident Evil movies out there that was stinkers, but come on. This had to have been the worst display I've ever seen. The drama between the humans should be secondary to the undead maniacs and monsters that Umbrella has created ready to eat your guts like a 99-cent taco from Jack in the Box. I don't get it. I mean, I really don't. I'd like to say there was a couple redeeming qualities about the series, but there really just wasn't for me. It was all over the place, the story was. It had random clones, and all of a sudden the lady who was running the Umbrella Corporation was being used as a robot. Then there was a giant crocodile or alligator. You nature boys can tell me what it was. The undead croc could have been cool. It really could have been. Except for the fact that they didn't build it up as much as they should have. And when it finally did get released, its wrath, if you can even call it that, was really pretty weak. They acted like it was going to be this unstoppable beast, when in reality it was actually dispatched pretty easily by the Umbrella minions. I don't know, this series just had a lot going on, and none of it really that interesting, to be honest. The middle episodes of this series were really stinkers and extremely snooze-worthy. In my opinion, it kind of followed the lines of The Walking Dead in the later seasons, when the show began to suck. Because it got away from the monsters that made the show what it was in the first place. You know that. There are plenty of movies out there about humans fighting each other and having some kind of drama. No thanks, I'm not about that life. I need the creatures, and I need them ASAP. Even if you hate Resident Evil movies and the games, you have to admit that you would rather see Mila Jovovich as Alice, doing backflips and machine gunning down zombies and Umbrella henchmen all day long. At least that's a bit of entertainment, you know. The acting also in this series was not all that in a bag of chips, in my opinion. The lady who runs Umbrella, and I call her the lady who runs Umbrella because I fell asleep and didn't bother to learn her name. She was not despicable enough of a villain as we have seen in the past with Resident Evil games and movies. You can say whatever you want about Resident Evil, but there are some villains in the franchises that you just love to hate. And I don't want to be a negative Nancy, but I just don't have a ton of positive stuff to say about this TV series, except I hope that they actually take my advice and make the creature more center stage in the series, if it even continues into a season 2. I don't want the monsters to just make a few short, random, meaningless appearances. We could have done much more with the lickers, the giant spider, and certainly the giant croc. All that being said, I am still standing my ground as a Resident Evil fan. And if you don't believe me, check out my recent review on Resident Evil Village. Maybe I'm wrong and my sensitive side needs to come out to play. And maybe I need to pay more attention to the family drama between the sisters and the dad, and pay less attention to the bloodthirsty beasts, or lack thereof, in the Resident Evil series has always offered. You know old CD is never going to do that. That was funny. If you can't make yourself laugh, then what is this undead life all about? In closing here, dear Hollywood guys, I'm all about the monsters, baby. Give me more. Give it to me now. Please feel free to comment on down below about what you really thought of the show. And don't pull any punches with me. Maybe I'm way off my rocker, and my rotted brain is getting things twisted or something. And this was the best Resident Evil series to ever exist, and is the next big thing, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you're right and I'm wrong, but I highly doubt it. I would like to thank you for joining me on this episode of the CD Racoola Show. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe button down below. Or maybe the Umbrella Corporation may come knocking on your door next. Join me next episode when we hop on the train. All aboard the train to Busan! That's gonna be a bloody good time. Unlike this Resident Evil series, the train to Busan is packed with all the zombie-filled action the horror fans' little black heart desires. Till then, I bid you adieu, and I hope you have a good night. You know that I will.